Hi there, I'm Steve Ryder with the Builder Trade-In Program, and today we're going to have our webinar series number 2, and we have a Skype guest today that I'm very, very happy to bring in, and that is Valerie Almanzar, and she's out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, and she's been with the program for 6 or 7 months, so let's bring Valerie on and say hello.
Hi, Steve.
Hi, how you doing today?
I'm doing great.
Good. Well, thank you very much for joining us. And what I'd like to do today, Valerie, is just kind of go through the process that you've enjoyed with the Builder Trade-In program. First of all, my first question is always the same. How do you like the program? Is it working for you?
It's working great. We love it.
That is awesome. So when you first looked at the Builder Trade-In program, you were already a mega agent and you had won the award 30 Under 30, so I congratulate you for that. That's an awesome, prestigious award to win. And so when you sat down with me and we actually had a little lunch and discussed a little bit about the Builder Trade-In program and the leverage behind it, what made you decide to entertain possibly joining the Builder Trade-In program?
Well, it was a few different reasons. My history is I actually started in real estate in new construction, and I had the experience with new construction as well as some of the contacts, so that was appealing. The other part that was really appealing to me too is looking at the market statistics, where we see that the market is going. And I know this is something that you look at a lot as well, is making sure that we pay attention to, you know, is the market's picking up? What about inventory? Inventory was going to start going down. So it made sense for us to embrace working with the builders more closely.
Oh, that's perfect. And you know, you're right. In the real estate business, what we always have to do is remember that we're going to have a shifting market. It's going to shift from a buyer's market to a seller's market, and from a seller's market to a buyer's market. So if you're going to be in real estate and you're going to last in real estate, you need to remember 2 things. Number 1, that listers last, and number 2, if you can leverage your listings, you'll be in this business for a long time. So you decided to get in the Builder Trade-In program, and tell me a little bit about the process that you went through, looking at the materials, getting on the server. Was that an easy process? Kind of go through that with me if you would.
Sure. Well, and part of what was really interesting about the Builder Trade-In program for me is that you always hear about different ways, you know, purchase your home, 100% guarantee, things of that nature. And there's always that question in the background, which is, how do you do this? So I was really excited about the Builder Trade-In program because it was going to give me the how-to and getting everything going. And basically where it started was we were getting all the materials mailed to us in a very timely manner, and we started reviewing the material, and then there was jumping on webinars, and then also, as we were kind of talking about on the server, it's taking the time to review more materials because it's just a continual growth process. I think one of the things that I underestimated was how much time and you know, input it was going to take, which is not a bad thing. It just tells me how big of a deal this is, and it's really important. We have a great brand that we're representing, and making sure that we're representing the brand to the fullest extent.
That's awesome. And so I know as you started getting busy, you decided that maybe you'd want to share your territory with one of your colleagues, Carlos. And so you looked at joining in with him and splitting everything basically 50-50 right down the middle as far as expenses and income, correct?
Correct.
So tell me a little bit about how that partnership formed, and what are his strengths and what are your strengths?
Well, Carlos actually has some great relationships with other builders. I started off with Pulte Homes, and he actually, year to date, I want to say one of the members on his team, this isn't all of his team numbers, they've sold 15 D.R. Horton homes. So there's these 2 really, really large builders that we both have relationships with, and in talking with him, you know, we complement each other to the extent that I'm the driver, I'm the mover and the shaker. I like going out and shaking hands and meeting people people, and he is very strategic. So he looks at online marketing and really getting the buyers to come in that are Googling the different search terms for the builders. And part of what we thought would be a really good grouping for us is to look at, okay, how can we also benefit the builders in bringing them buyers as well, and at least getting in front of them, showing them that we're doing everything in our power to bring them business as much as we're asking for them to give us business.
That is awesome. And you know, in the world that we work in, it is a reciprocal relationship. There's many, many times that in our role, we're the closer, but builder can't get the buyer to go ahead and commit to buying the new home because they don't know what's going on with the old home. So our real role is to go out and close the deal, reinforce the new home builder, reinforce that now's a great time to buy, and give them options, either to sell it or we can buy it like you mentioned before, or last but not least, we can do a 3-year guaranteed lease. So we give them a lot of options. And so now that you've explored the program, and you guys are probably averaging, what, 3 to 5 transactions a month with the Builder Trade-In program?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. So now you guys are looking at possibly expanding your team, and one of the things that we talked about is embracing the mega team model, and instead of bringing in one person, maybe bringing in 2 people that are currently new home sales and see if we can get them to come to the other side, so to speak.
Yes, that's correct.
And so as you're out there in the field, tell me one of the ways, or tell me what you're thinking as far as how to go out and find someone that might work for this part of the program.
Well, there's actually 3 different ways that we're looking at bringing on the right person, and that's really the key. You know, if we were able to just bring somebody on, we probably would have done this in January because we are very busy. Again, though, it's looking at the disc, which we've discussed on calls with you, and making sure that we do have that right person. So the first area is talking to the builders and just getting a feel for their salespeople and what are their salespeople enjoying about working with the builder, and also what are some things that they wish they could change. Another place that we're looking is, of course, Craigslist. And then the third one is actually, I've been reaching out to the new agents. There's a good number of people that are saying, okay, the market's picking up. I would like to see what we can do to start jumping on board. That is a little bit more time consuming, actually a lot more time consuming, because we have to train them from start to finish. So our ideal candidate would be somebody that's with New Construction Builder or through Craigslist.
Perfect. And on the Craigslist, what we figured out is there's a lot of people out there that want to work for a new home builder. They know the market's coming back, and so we put in a blind ad, if you will, that looks like we're actually a home builder, and we ask for someone who's energetic, someone who is a go-getter. Obviously they've been in the business 10 years plus and looking to get a income range of somewhere over $100,000. So we're actually getting some good seasoned veterans that are applying, correct?
Yep.
Okay, well, I tell you, Valerie, it is so exciting working with you, and I tell you, you and Carlos have done such a marvelous job. You guys are perfect partners. You know and have the relationships, as they say, you're out kissing babies and shaking hands, and Carlos is doing a wonderful job on lead generation through the internet. And as you know, we've added someone to our staff in the technology department, Joshua, and so we're going to be reaching out to Carlos on a regular basis to make sure he can help us expand our program and continue to expand our lead generation through our website. And so I just wanted to say thank you very much for being with us, and I can't wait till I see you next time.
Thank you, Steve. It's been an awesome ride, and I really do appreciate all that you've been doing for us, too.
You're certainly welcome. You go out and make it a great day, okay?
You too.
Thank you.
Bye.
Well, that ends our session today with Val Almanzar. I hope you've appreciated everything that we brought you today, and we'll see you again next time. Thank you.